Yes, sir. I'm back. And today we're talking about. There we go. One Piece. Beautiful. So yeah, it's been a minute since I last talked about One Piece. I think it's been 3 months tops. But really, that's been like I only missed like 10 chapters of talking. Like I think my last chapter I reviewed was 1,027, 127, and now we're on 1,137. So not bad. 10 chapters. We're like I want to see the beginning portion of the arc, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really liking Elbaf like a lot. Like this arc right now is this has like a lot of cool things going for it. So let's just get into it. I think like the very first cool thing I like is I'm really liking Lowkey. I kind of like his whole idea of what he wants the Sun God to be, which is like this bringer of destruction. Because like if we're going through the arc right now, we're at this banquet, or they were at a banquet, and like all the giants were like talking about like what the Sun God means, like a liberation, so who brings destruction. Like they don't really know what it is, but like the point is, like the Sun God brings some type of change, and Loki wants to be that type of change. So I kind of like that's Loki's interpretation of God, like what he wants to do with it. Then it goes back to like him trying to be a change. We learn about his father, King Harold, who was like the king of Elbaf. People are saying he's like the greatest king too because he wants to change how giants wants to be perceived, and like he wants to change what Elbaf means. Like he wants them to be like a more peaceful country, not like these war fearing giants. That's what Harold wanted. Then he even goes back to that, and I kind of like Harold too. No, he's dead by the way because Loki killed him. My bad. I think I should have said that. That's whatever. But I kind of like Harold because like he's really like he's so convicted to his dad. Like the giants also have like this ancient giant, but like the older giants of the older times like had these horns and whatnot. So I think that was like connection to like ores too. I think I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. It's like some giants had like that ancient blood in them, and they will grow horns. So he decided to take off his horns to show like they're not a part of like that old way of being like these brutes. They're trying to like change that. They even see that with the kids too, how like they're raising the kids and teaching and whatnot, trying to be peaceful. It's like Luffy and Usopp. They first see like the giant kids like they're excited, but like they know it's like they're very soft. They're Luffy said spineless. They're not very courageous. Like they're like very they're not ones for violence. They're like they are born like in this peaceful time. Like that's what Elva is trying to be. But Loki doesn't want that. He wants them to be back to that, let's conquer, let's be rulers and stuff like that. So I kind of like that, like huge conscious, like Elbaf trying to change, but not Luffy, but Loki kind of wants Elbaf to be back to their original roots of being like this warrior race. You know what I mean? So that's kind of dope. And at the same time, we get Hiruzen, who's like son of the king, is also, but he's not like, excuse me, he can't get the throne because like his mother came from a different island of giants. So like there's different islands for giants. Like Elbaf is like the warrior giant island, I believe. So like they kind of have like their own, I want to say classism, not classism, but separation of like, oh, we are the better giants because like we were born on this warrior island while you guys are born from a different island, stuff like that. Giant racism practically. And Haruja's goal is like, hey, I kind of want to unite all the giants because like we're all just one people of giants. It doesn't matter what island we come from. So that very cool. The whole setup for the giants, what they're trying to do, I kind of like what's going on there. That's pretty fresh. And now we go into how like the Straw Hats are tied into this. We got Luffy trying to free Loki now to get information about Shanks. He wants to know where's Shanks at. Because like Loki is currently tied up in the underworld, chained up because he killed his dad. He's been there for like 6 years now. He's like, hey, if you free me, I can help you find Shanks. So now Luffy's trying to free him. But at the same time, we get these two mysterious figures. Turns out they're God Knights who are trying to make a deal with Loki to become a God Knight too. And it turns out one of those people was a Figureland Shamrock. It's Shanks' twin brother. Shanks has a twin brother. So that was a huge twist of this chapter right here. Is Shanks has a twin brother, and I thought that was a pretty cool twist. I'm not gonna hold you. It's like this entire time throughout the series for sure, we've been seeing like Shanks, going to Mary Joan, whatnot, talking to the elders and stuff like that. Everyone like, dang, is Shanks like a rat? That was like me, like Shanks being a rat and whatnot. He's like, at first it was like some did not be like, why would Shanks be here? But then we figure out, oh, his dad is one of the God Knights too. So like Shanks has some nobility in him. Then it turns out, like now, okay, the person we thought might have been Shanks could have been his brother too. So that's I think that's pretty cool. I think that's kind of nice how we see that now Shanks has a twin brother, and like that's gonna be like, I think it's gonna be set up to be like Luffy's op probably. Like this gonna be a person Luffy has to fight, someone who he worships. He's gonna fight someone who looks exactly like him and like has like completely different morals to him as well. So that's gonna be neat to see. I can't wait to see it happen. But yeah, I think that's it for the chapter, like the whole arc so far. We had one good moment. I think I talked about this in like my last video, like probably a week or so ago when I was doing like a whole 17-minute rant about life. The whole Saul Robin meetup, that was great. That was fantastic time right there. I just typing into that. I feel like how long we waited for it, it was worth the wait because like that just really felt, satisfying to see. You feel me? Like just seeing them finally link up, her surviving, her having friends, Saul trying to scare her, like bro, that was a good moment right there. So again, I can't wait to see like the Short House like accomplish their dreams, because like her meeting Saul is like kind of like completing her arc almost, because like Robin's whole thing was, learn information, but like, her small arc with her and Saul, finding friends, meeting Saul again, like that kind of like almost completed Robin, but now her last thing is, learn more about history and whatnot, just being more knowledgeable. So I think I can wait to see like, the other Straw Hats, have their big moment like that too, you feel me? So I can wait to see that. I really can. I think the Laboon one might hit. I think Brooke meeting up with Laboon, that might hit for sure, man. Like I can't wait to see that happen. That's gonna break some people for sure. Might break me. I'm not gonna hold you. But yeah, overall, Elbaf looking great. I can't wait, to be honest. I can't wait to see what's going on. I can't wait to see Lowkey in action, bro. Because like, man, it's kind of tough. Like these past 2 chapters, he's been tied up, right? So later, like this girl, what's her name? Is it Gallic? Galloc? It's a silly name. I'm not gonna hold you. I know it starts with a G. We'll see. Goonko. I was nowhere close. That doesn't matter. Goonko was like peace and blood for like the past 2 chapters, her and his pets and whatnot. And like Logan's just been taking those like the entire time, chained up in Steamstone too. So he's nerfed hard, and he's still surviving, bro. So yeah, bro, Loki's looking like my favorite character right now from this arc. I'm gonna like him a lot. And there's already theories coming out too that Loki probably not even be the bad guy, and like he might have been framed for his father's death. I don't know about all that, but I feel like there's probably more to Loki than we were being led on to. So again, we'll see about that, bro. But I'm putting stocks in for Loki for sure. Haven't seen Kid yet. Hopefully he comes in at some point. I don't know how it's gonna weave into this arc, but if Kid does show up, bro, that's gonna be peak fiction, bro. I can't even hold you. So yeah, that's it for this. I want to say review of the arc so far. It's not really a review of the chapter per se. It's kind of like the arc in general. I don't know what I'm going to title the video, but just that's it for this video about One Piece. Glad to be back in, talking about this. It's kind of fits like a love, This is like how I started YouTube too, just talking about One Piece. So it feels nice getting back into it, getting back into the groove of things. That's it for this video. Sorry for the long-windedness, and until next time, I'll catch you guys next time. I said it twice. It's whatever. See you guys later.